I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. How in the world can someone mod Minecraft with paper and dice? How is that possible? Let me show you. And let me tell you about a little world called Solo RPGs, also known as Solo Roleplaying. Solo Roleplaying is when you play a tabletop role-playing game alone. When playing, you play the part of two roles, the player and the game master. In order to play solo, you have to wear both of these hats. We will be doing the same thing here with our dice in Minecraft. So how are we even going to do this? How do we mod or modify our gameplay with solo role-playing techniques? This is where the paper, dice, and a pen come in. So get those materials and let's get started. First of all, let's start a new world. I want you to turn on cheats. Then put yourself in creative mode to start. Wait a second! Isn't that cheating, you might say? In solo role-playing, it's your game. You're alone. You can do whatever you want. The same goes for Minecraft. The key thing here is you are playing by your own rules. You decide when you can break or bind them. Enabling cheats to add things into our world for storytelling purposes is what is going to help us bring in these solo role-playing techniques. For example, you might run into something on paper, and you'll need to bring it into your Minecraft world. Maybe a villager is trapped and needs your help. You might need to spawn one in, where they might not usually spawn. Or maybe you need to use some kind of custom commands, or NPCs, even mods. It's your game. It's your world. It's your story. It's your campaign. So let me show you something. Here are my tables. While you play, you'll be rolling on these. You can modify these however you would like. This is just what I came up with. We have a yes or no oracle, where you could ask the dice questions for your journey. Obviously, yes or no questions. 2, we have a table for starting equipment. This is why we have cheats on. It helps solidify the story we are about to explore. Number 3, our origin. Why are we here? What is our goal here? I'm not going to show you the other tool I have quite yet. Let's get set up first with these settings and tables. First, we need to roll on our starting gear, okay? This is a simple D6 list, so I'm just gonna use my D6 and we're gonna roll, and I'm gonna toss. 3. Sturdy, but useless. So when I boot up Minecraft, I am only going to be wearing an iron chestplate. Here is our origin table. This is how we are going to figure out how we got here and what is the starting point of our story. What is our goal? So I'm gonna roll the dice. 2, banished. All right, banished. We can start asking some questions with our yes or no oracle. I am going to ask, am I banished for something I did wrong? 3, no, but I didn't do anything wrong, but maybe they think I did something wrong, okay? Was I framed? 5, yes. Okay, kind of, we've seen stories like this before. Someone's banished from where they lived because they didn't have another choice. The only thing is, what does this mean for our goal? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we have been banished from a whole other continent, okay? We have come and swam here, and we're in the middle of nowhere. We're just looking for a new place to be and to exist and feel like we belong, okay? You know what? Let's write this down, okay? Very important when you play solo role-playing games that you write down some of these things. I'm just gonna write on the back of this. We have an iron chestplate only, and we've been banished, and we have been framed. Our purpose is to find belonging. Find belonging. I think we really want to make some friends, okay? Whether that is going to be some villagers, some mobs, some NPCs we create, some pets, anything that is going to make us feel like we have a sense of connection and purpose. Therefore, I think we're going to be more likely to want to help others. And maybe it's a way for us to prove ourselves, right? And we also have this other factor of something that could be coming to us as we play. Maybe there's people coming for us. Maybe there's illagers coming after us. Maybe we were in an illager continent. I don't know, you know? So, but this is our starting thing. You don't have to ask all the questions now. This is just a way for you to get the ball moving. All right, we're gonna get started. All we need to do for what I rolled on is put on an iron chest plate. And then we are going to go here and we're going to type game mode S for survival. Now, I was in here for some B-roll and we're already losing daylight, so we have to get a move on here. So let's start cutting down some trees and get a base going. I feel bad cutting down these trees. I love cherry blossoms. They are my favorite flower. If I could pick, if you know, a tree flower counts, they are my favorite. Oh, the sound of the cherry wood is so satisfying. It's very, like, solid. You know, I kind of want a sapling. Give me a sapling. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's go explore. We need to find a really nice area to make a little hut or shack here. Because if we are going to begin our role-playing story, we're gonna need a home base to get the ball moving. You know what? Let's clear a little patch right here. We're gonna make a tiny little hut. Alright, and I'm gonna put... We're just gonna do a standard, very small base. You know, I just realized I need to find some sheep, but I haven't seen any. I might be screwed. But that's okay. That'll add to the story, you know? Oh boy, the sun's going down and we really need to make a crafting table here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, I got a low battery. Oh no! Oh, whew. That was a close one. We're good. We're good, everybody. I don't think I have to... Oh man, I don't have my tree breaker mod either. Oh no! It's gonna make it a lot slower. I might not make it. I guess that adds to the interest, right? We need to cut down this tree quickly. Alright, quickly. The sun is gonna set. Oh no! Oh no! Alright, hang on. We're getting there. We're almost there. Oh no! We're almost there. I think we're gonna have to improvise here. I don't usually like doing this for the roof, but... I usually like to do a cool roof, but we're flat, or we have to be flat. We're running out of daylight. We need a door. We need a door really quickly. Oh no. Oh wait, yes, perfect. That works. Okay. Now we need, no, oh gosh. I hear sounds. Yes, we need some
improvised windows here. Boom. 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 Whew. That was close. Uh-oh. It's just in case here. Alright. Well, this is the start. I'll see you on the flip side.
Now, I've started. I have my character set up, and I even made a small base. What now? Well, that's up to you. Whenever you feel stuck in your Minecraft world, you usually need an additional goal or some kind of spark. Something to give you a purpose. Yes, of course you can build that house, the castle, the fishing docks, whatever it is, but sometimes building in Minecraft, it just isn't enough. Sometimes you need something else to explore.
Here is my handy dandy solo role-playing notebook. I love this thing so much. To start off, we have my favorite tables. These are from the Juice Oracle. I will link this below. It is extremely, extremely helpful and useful. All you need to do is to roll on these tables, and it is going to spark your creativity, okay? If you want to see this in action more after this video, I also have my Tomodachi videos where I go over and use this. Specifically, I believe, is not the one where I'm making these, it's where I'm basically playing the game. And the table is actually in here as well. So, yeah. So if you are curious about using this table further with another kind of game, you can do that as well. But now, we need to set the scene.
Using your paper to write out a scene of where you are now in your world might help. You could just talk to yourself as well, out loud, make a video if you want, or use theater of the mind. Either way, this is when things get interesting.
As the night continued and we were stuck in our little hut, we saw mobs outside walking dangerously close to our little hut. Little did we know that things were about to change.
Now that we have set our scene, let's ask some questions, open our tables, and start rolling those dice. By the way, this is where my script ends. After this, I have no idea what is about to happen. I have not rolled the dice yet. I don't know what it is going to lead me to. Whatever is about to happen with these dice, I have no control over.
So I did a little oopsie recording this. I am starting fresh. I had a whole story going on, but that's okay. I messed up and I really want to show you guys the whole process. So we're trying this again. It was a good test run. So here we are. We're in our shack. We're stuck. What in the world do we do? What is going to happen? We need to create an event. Something that is going to get us out of this hut and onto an adventure. This is actually a website of the tables that I showed you earlier. This is another website of another table based on Mythic. Yes, Mythic. Both of these are tables that you can print out yourself online, but you could also use these tools. I figured we would use these because it's just going to make it easier for you to see. So to start things off, I am going to hit interrupt. Social outside. Somebody is outside. I think this is going to be an NPC. I am going to ask, and I'm going to do it on this area right here, 50-50, okay? And I'm going to hit my roll button here. Is this person, actually, you know what? I have a better table to roll on. We're actually going to do the dialogue table. We're going to do right in the center. This will reset it. And we're going to see what they say. Fact. Action. Embassy describes or suggests an action. They are aggressive at me. Interesting. Are they mad at me for putting a hut here? And also, why are they not concerned about the mobs everywhere? That is the question. Let's roll our table. Are they mad at me for... Is this like private property? Did I accidentally build a private property? No. They're not mad at me about private property. Okay. I would hope not, considering it was like in the middle of nowhere. But let's see. What else could it be? Maybe we need to do a meeting table. Dirty fight. Ooh. You know what I think this could be? And again, you can interpret these results however you would like. If you were to interpret this differently, that's okay. It's your game, right? I am going to interpret that as someone is mad at us that we are not fighting back against these things. They're like, what are you doing? Why are you just sitting in your hut? Fight back. I did make my sword, by the way, during the recording, by accident. When I was, not by accident, I did it for the story beforehand, but for storytelling purposes, again, let's say I just remade this sword, and my crafting table was already out. But it's already becoming sunlight, though, which I don't agree with, because I've been kind of, busy doing other things, so I'm going to set the time back to be fair. And I've lost a lot of health, which is not good. We're not at a good start. But we actually need to go to creative mode. And I am going to get this is a mod I have that lets me get the NPC spawn eggs, like extras. And not this. We need someone who's mad at us. And I originally rolled on a golem. I made a numbered list. I had golem as number 2, and we rolled a 2. So I think I'm just going to keep going with that. And he's going to be out here, and he is going to be yelling at me, why am I not... why am I not fighting back? Why am I kind of being a wimp? I need to get my hands dirty. We're going to use that dirty prompt. He's probably saying, you need to get your hands dirty. And we also rolled a name, which I'll show you. Actually, no, we'll make a new name, just so I can show you this part, because it's really cool. We hit name, and you could do masculine, feminine, or anything else, but I'm going to hit neutral, Ozabo. You know what? I actually like that. We had Mikey, and now we have Ozabo. Okay. Ozabo. Yeah. Sorry, you guys probably... I hope I'm not confusing people because of my mistake earlier, but this is just going to make it easier. And also, what we're going to do, too, is this is part of the mod, is we're going to do function follow on button mode. And now, in survival, when we switch to survival and we interact with him, he's going to be able to follow us, and he's going to be, able to talk to us. So, or not talk to us, we're we have to kind of talk to him. But he's like, get out of here! Get out of the house and be, a warrior. You have a chest plate and you have a sword. Get out of there and fight, okay? He's mad at me for some reason. Maybe he's, maybe golems have a lot of honor, right? So let's go back to survival. And I'm like, sir, I don't have a lot of health. I don't know, I just kind of came here, So, here we go. Now he's gonna follow us. He's like, you gotta get fighting, you gotta try to keep your head held high. Oh gosh. And I'm like, sir, I'm on 3 hearts. I'm on 2.5 hearts. This is not good. Help me. And he's like, tough luck, kiddo. You gotta keep fighting. This is what it's all about. I don't know why he would be saying this to me. But again, maybe he has a really strong sense of honor. And I'm like, I really just want to run away. I don't want to fight these monsters. And maybe he'll say, you need to practice. And I'm like feeling peer pressure to my death probably here. But maybe I could prove myself. On half a heart, maybe I could prove myself to him. Oh gosh, this is not looking good. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Alright, so again, here's another great storytelling opportunity. Is the Iron Golem going to be kind enough to bring our unconscious body to a village? I am going to say, because they're usually helpful, that the likely is high. So I'm going to pick the high one, okay? Let's see. Yes, okay, thank goodness. Yes, he is going to carry us back to a village. And yeah, so let's quickly change our game mode so we don't die again quite yet. And we're going to locate a village. Okay, I found our village. We are gonna drop in. We're like, oh gosh. That was, oh gosh, why did I listen to that golem? Why did I listen to him? Oh, my body hurts, everything hurts. And here I am, I don't know, my hut is gone. The creeper blew it up. And, now I have nothing. My chest plate is gone. My sword is gone. Oh, and here's Azubo. And maybe he heard me grumbling and he's not very impressed. Let's see what he has to say. NPC denies, refuses, or disagrees. Aggressive about them. I think he's upset about the mobs. Maybe he's not necessarily upset with me, but he's like, you know, you tried, and these monsters are a curse on our villages and our people, and he's just kind of upset, you know. He's like, we need a warrior, and you are not a warrior. Maybe that's what he says. Maybe he thought, because, you know, I look like I'd have a little more pep in my step. Maybe he's a little disappointed. He's like, he's in denial. He's like, I just thought, you know, you would do better. he's really disappointed. He's like a really disappointed father, even though I just met him. So I want to ask, I think it's very likely with how the story's turning. Does he want to train me to become a warrior? And I'm gonna pick high, okay? No! He doesn't want to train me to be a warrior? No! No! What does he want from me then? If he doesn't want to train me, what does he want me to do? Oh. He's like, I am not the one to train you. I don't want to train you. I am not a trainer. Oh my gosh, look how cute, by the way. Look how cute. Sorry, I got really distracted. He's like, you need a specialist. You need a specialist. You need someone to train you well. And this must be our quest. Our quest is to look for whoever our new... Someone who's going to train... Oh, sorry, buddy. This must be our quest. Our quest is to find someone to make us stronger. You know, he's probably like, you really need... You need some help. So I'm gonna ask him, where does he want me to go? Okay, does he have anyone in mind? Probably, right? So he's gonna send me off on a quest. Where would this be? Obviously it'd be a forest, but you know what it should be? I think we should pick a coordinate. That's what I think. And I'm gonna make a list here. Okay, you know what? You know what would be really helpful, guys? I think we need a book. Let's see. And we'll do a 1d4, I think, for this. I don't want to go too far. but so I think this is a good happy medium. So let's go roll our 1d4. Here's our 1d4. 4. Oh gosh, it's really far away. Okay. All right, that's our quest. We have to go far away. And we are really lacking. I wonder, can we persuade him? Can we persuade him for some, maybe some materials, some supplies? Is he willing to give us some supplies? I think it's a toss-up, because on one hand, maybe he's annoyed that we are not strong enough, but also he probably knows that we aren't strong enough, so we need that gear. So let's ask, and we're gonna, maybe we should do a, let's roll, yes, okay, took me a minute, I picked the wrong thing, but let's roll on companion response. So I'm gonna be like, can you, or maybe I won't even ask, I'll say, do you think maybe giving me some supplies would be really helpful? What's he gonna say? This is all very overwhelming. Maybe he's just flabbergasted that I even asked. That might be what it is. He's like, are you serious? No, I'm not gonna give you any supplies. Okay, well, that kind of stinks. So I guess we really are on our own here. We should probably get some food. So 4,000 blocks away. Oh, I'm sorry, little guy. 4,000 blocks away. Man, okay, so that would be, I should write this down. 4,000 blocks away, let's see, would be, if we head out in that direction, so let's do, or sorry, did I say 4,000? I meant 3,000. So 4,233 is where we need to go for that first coordinate. And that is where our NPC, or whoever it may be that is training us, will be. But we gotta get there first, and I hope we can survive it, because we are not doing too hot. I swear I'm not that bad with Minecraft, I promise. This is just, I don't know. So, unfortunately, my audio recording of the live gameplay stopped working. So, instead, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be catching you up to where I am now, and I'm going to be telling you what happened. So, we started off by sightseeing some ice spikes. Then I fixed my number error that I somehow messed up. I'm not sure how I managed that. Then I found a snowy village. And I tried to talk to one of these villagers, but he did not want to talk to me at all. I'm not sure why. He was very aggressive with me. And he was, kind of rude, actually. So I continued to walk around the village, and then I overheard a golem and a villager talking about skeletons and how they were spawning so much because they didn't have enough torches in their village. So I offered to help, and I got started with making charcoal torches, and I started helping around in the daytime at first. And then I overheard some villagers talking to one another, and they seemed extremely skeptical of me. They kept looking over at me, and I swear I overheard my name. And this comes into our origin story in our past. Remember, we were banished and we were framed. So people do not think good of us if they know us. What I currently believe is murder. I feel like that just, it's dramatic, it's intense, and I think for storytelling wise, that would make sense. So these villagers are a little skeptical of me. I think they're a little concerned. They probably are a little concerned of me hurting their village somehow, So I continued to work on the torches, and I was going to try to prove them wrong. That was my goal. I was like, maybe I can earn their trust. Maybe if I help get rid of the darkness in this village and put some torches out, maybe they will, accept me. Maybe everything will be okay. But that is not what ended up happening. Instead, as I was trying to protect the village, I got hurt. And I fell unconscious. And before I knew it, I was waking up somewhere. I didn't know where I was.
God, my head. Where am I? Oh, who are you? Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, how do we, what do we do? How do we get out of here? This is crazy.
So, as you can probably hear, unfortunately, my audio is not doing too great. I am really struggling with my current setup. But anyway, so we ended up talking to Larry, and we ended up coming up with an idea of making the creeper blow up when it becomes daytime. And because creepers don't despawn, at least some of the strays will despawn and they will burn up. So our plan was, let's get the creeper here and let's get the cage broken by an explosion.
Obviously, we can't really wear a creeper, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll and we're gonna ask, can we, we're gonna ask if we succeed. And in that case, we're gonna do fate. We're gonna ask the fate of us. Are we able to lure this creature to explode this thing?
It became daytime, the strays were burning, and it was time to make our success roll.
I'm gonna give it even odds. Yes, but I think we're gonna get hurt from this. So I'm gonna switch to creative mode. We are going to light him up and pretend that he did that all by himself. We're luring him. Oh! We got a little hurt, but we didn't actually get hurt that bad. Oh my gosh, Larry. We did it! We escaped! Oh, it's awesome. It's a miracle. We need to get out of here. Come on, Larry. Come on, Larry. Oh, we did it. Oh, we made it.
After that, I realized we really needed to get Larry home.
Do you want me to bring you home? I'm gonna say it's very likely, but so I'm gonna actually do NPC talk, his attitude, and I'm gonna say it's in favor. How do you plan on? Oh, he wonders how I'm gonna get him there. Well, I think I know where your village is. I think I do. It's a long journey, and I mean, I don't really know. I mean, maybe it's in that direction. I don't know, but maybe we can find where you were, right? Let's try. Maybe we'll find you a village that you can feel home in.
It was a long journey, but eventually we made some progress.
Wait a second. Larry, a village. Oh gosh. Oh, but there's a stray. There's a skeleton. We have to be careful. Oh god. Oh god. Larry! Quickly run! Larry, we got it. Oh god. Oh no, he's coming after us.
In this moment, I was not sure if I was going to succeed in this side quest of saving Larry. I was worried that I was about to lose the only friend I have made in this game so far.
Larry. Come on, Larry. Come on! No! Larry, no! 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 Come on! No! No! Oh, shoot! Larry, no! Larry! Larry, no! Oh, no! I need to break your boat. Try not to get hit. Larry! Larry, come on! Come on, Larry! Oh, break! Come on, you gotta follow me before we get hit! Come on, move faster! Move faster! No! No, you can't stop moving. You have to move. I know, you're probably also getting hit. Please. Oh my gosh. This is really bad. Larry, come on. Larry, you gotta help me out, bro. I'm sorry. I'll come back for you, okay? I'll come back for you.
Yeah, I felt really bad about Larry, but he was not pulling his weight. So, and I was about to die, so I kind of had to ditch him and make some tough calls.
They're like, why are you stealing our food? You can't do that. And they say, look, sir, I, I'm, I, I'm trying to save someone. Please, I just need the bread. I need to heal up. I'm sorry. What does he say? What's his response? It's one option, but I would prefer to. I think because again, that's usually so. The problem with the plan response is if you have a plan, but we can keep inferring from that. I'm gonna say he's like, well, that's one way to do it, but I would prefer if you didn't steal our food. He's just not. He's still not very happy with us. Goodness, here you are. Come on, buddy. Here's your home. Oh, poor Larry. It's all my fault. I had to run away though. I could if I didn't go help myself, I wouldn't be able to help you, you know? Larry, well, do you need anything to help? Is he upset here? You know what? You should have the bread. You should have the bread, okay? Yeah. I'll just leave. I don't want to cause any trouble, okay? All right. Thanks, Larry. You stay safe, okay? What is Larry's thoughts? Is he upset with me for leaving him? We need to spend more time here. You want me to stay here? I can't stay here. I have a mission, Larry. I can't stay. I know. We had a good run escaping together, but I have a mission to do. I really need to keep going, you know? I can't stay. I'm sorry, Larry. Yeah, I know you're upset with me. I know. I want to make friends too, but I have to get stronger if I'm going to help people like you. Okay? Alright.
Poor Larry, but we had to keep going.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Can I borrow some food? Let's see. Are they gonna help me out? Let's make it even. Are they gonna give me free food? No! Oh, come on, man. I'm starving over here. Oh, gosh. Okay, fine. Be that way. Yeah, yeah. Stop it. Stop telling me that.
Since we just keep running into rude villagers, we ended up just getting our own food. And we cooked some up and we healed up, and I think we're in a bit of a better spot.
Oh, it's already sunset, and these people don't seem to like me very much. Oh, oh boy, are they? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello. Can I, uh, can I help you? Oh, okay. Uh-oh. They know who I am, guys. I can't stay here. They know who I am. Oh boy. I have to get out of here. This isn't good. Not at night.
Yeah, so that didn't last too long. I ended up having to run away because they definitely knew who I was. And then I got attacked by more strays, and I got in a really tough spot. Again.
Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, holy moly. Oh my gosh. That was extremely close. He is distinguishing, whatever the word is. Oh boy. Gotta get out of here. Oh, we did it. We did it. We're okay. We did it. We did it, guys. Oh, and I still hear that, but nope, I am not dealing with that today. I am almost there. I am gonna get there. I am going to make it. So help me. This is the most snow I've seen in a Minecraft world. This is nuts. So much snow. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. Is this it? Oh, hello. I am Nat, and I'm looking for someone to train me to become stronger. You must be Master Kazabel.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it through this far, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you. This was one of the toughest videos I have made so far, really experimenting with the equipment and stuff that I do have. It's been a little tricky, so apologies for the audio issues. I really hope you liked the little story we ended up coming up with, and I hope you give it a shot. And if you don't, that's okay. And if you just enjoyed watching the video, that is great too. If you're new here, please subscribe. More cool things like this to come. And thank you so much. Bye.